Tengen would have been
did his
Akazu's
job.
food. Tengen would have been
Who's the
Akazu's
real
food.
winner? Who's the real winner?
We wouldn't have been able to recover Tengen's body.
You don't know
that. I do know that.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
You don't know that.
His little.
None of
You
that.
don't know.
All right, today we are going to be ranking Demon Slayer characters based off power. As you can see, we added this is our second take. We had some issues at the beginning, so we agree universally that Muzan goes in his own tier because in this series he's just that much stronger than everybody. All right, so what do you guys want to do next? Just go in order, or
just
you want to get this crow out
just
the goddamn way?
get the crow out the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's going there. it's what does he do? He just relays information. I mean, he's not
I would just put him in D. We can speak on the crow.
Okay,
he does nothing.
Speak on
He does nothing.
Sadly.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, okay. So we should just get the ones we can't speak on since this is anime only. So Guillaume, Guru, he's under one of our heads. There we go. And I think that's all.
Well, we can speak a little bit on.
We can't speak on the owner of the mansion.
No, we cannot speak on him.
We just know he's sick. We don't know how strong he is. All right.
Yeah, because that's what I was kind of wondering was like, what is his power? Because right now he's sick as sick.
So yeah, he's
incapacitated.
Just sick. All right, so
he is very sick.
Who do you guys want to start? Just Tengen?
No,
we should just
go ahead.
top.
All right,
I'd
say he's an A. I'm saying he's an A.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Obviously, as we get going, we could start moving them, but based off of just being unsure, I would understand S. But any objections?
I was surprised he put him in. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I know he's strong, guys. Come on now.
I think he's definitely A tier, but I don't think he's high A tier. Personally,
you don't think he's high A tier?
No, I don't think he's high
A tier. I think he's high A tier, arguably S tier, but A tier.
Okay, so that follows up with Shinobu. Do we think Shinobu's stronger than Tengen? I don't
think so.
She's
Shinobu.
Okay, bottom
I would put Shinobu in B as much as I love her, but
in Shinobu's like in the series, she can't cut through demons.
Yeah, but she's strong in other, like she's strong with poison. So like if she can tag you, you're probably dying.
Her sword is based off a rapier, which is meant for stabbing and thrusting.
I don't know. I'd put her at B.
I would put her B. As much as I love her, I'd put her at B.
Okay, well, majority rule says B. I would say she's low A just because just looking at the list, but
no, she's strong.
I feel you guys.
She just
the only cool thing about her that I've liked is when she told the demon, like, I'm going to tell you how this works, but you're going to die, so it doesn't even matter. Like, that was just her coolest moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I get where you guys come from, but Inosuke is under her. I don't think that's an argument. Inosuke at the time, at the end of the entertainment district,
I think Inosuke is. He's not. I don't know, man.
I think he's over her.
I think he's a little bit higher.
My question is, what would Poison do to Daki with their little connection that they have? You can't just regrow. Like
and the thing is,
that just helps you not die when you lose your head. But if you're poisoned,
Inosuke is completely invulnerable to poison, pretty much.
Not completely.
No, he
can resist it pretty well. He's very resistant.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, we can use medicine on Shinobu and she'll be fine.
Well, let's think about it. Inosuke can move his organs so that he can live like fatal blows. He's resistant to the poison that almost put down both Tengen and Tanjiro.
Mm-hmm.
And he's agile like Shinobu. But he can also cut through demons.
He's brutal. He's completely brutal, too. He's ferocious on the battlefield.
So at this point, at the point of entertainment district,
I would put him over.
Yeah,
I would put him over Shinobu.
No arguments. Yeah, because the only person we've seen Shinobu fight is the spider, and entertainment district. It's Inosuke can do just what she did. So okay, that's fine with me. Zenitsu.
S.
He's not S. He's strong, but
I think he's low A.
I don't think.
Yeah, I would put him A.
You're putting him above Inosuke?
I wouldn't put him above Inosuke. I would put him in between Inosuke and Shinobu.
I would put him above. I agree with you based off of everything you said. He can move his body around. He's resistant to poison.
Yeah, but Inosuke couldn't tag Daki. Tengen could or Zenitsu could because he was quick enough.
It did.
The
He
only
did end
reason,
up getting her though.
the only reason Inosuke and Zenitsu were able to beat Daki by themselves was because of Zenitsu.
Zenitsu's speed, because she even said, like, I've seen this 1,000 times or a couple times before. How fast can you truly go? And then that's when he busted it out. And nobody else could even start to tear her, like, her ribbon of her neck until Zenitsu. Because that was her first that started to rip. And she was like, oh,
Inosuke could because of the way his blades are made. He could tear through it. But you're talking about Daki couldn't stretch it faster than Zenitsu could get through it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're saying his speed is more valuable than just Inosuke's raw strength.
I think so. Just when we saw his godlike speed in Entertainment District, I think he's low A tier.
I'm fine with that. Just if we're basing it just around I thought you guys were just saying he was just stronger, but okay.
No.
Well, his ability makes him stronger.
His ability does. But brute, like strength-wise, no, I think Inosuke is stronger, I guess, that way, like physical strength. But I think speed is just such a broken weapon.
Oh, I wasn't. I was just sleeping on his speed a little bit. That's on me. All right.
I would put him S tier as well.
Say we've read Swordsmith. Swordsmith is going great right now, so I'm fine with anything we say about him up through Swordsmith. He's definitely our first S tier. Easy.
S tier. 100%.
Okay, that brings us to. I want to skip Akaza because I want to see. Is he above?
No.
He's above Tengen, but he's not.
I think he's A tier.
You think he's A tier?
He's A tier. I think he's above Tengen.
I think Rengoku's S tier.
I think he's S tier, but he's not over Tokito.
I think he's A tier because he didn't live.
Look who he's fighting.
You're right. He didn't live. But let's see what he did before he didn't live.
Well, the thing is, Tokito is probably getting walked by Akaza. Everybody on this list is getting walked by Akaza solo.
So,
especially after defending seven cars of a train.
Where are we going to put Akaza in? If we're gonna
Akaza's definitely top.
I just wanted to see what y'all are saying about him. I just think that I think Tokito could have made just as good a stand, if not better, against Akaza as Rengoku.
I don't know. Because do you think he could, after defending from 6 and then fighting Akaza? Because Rengoku defended 7 cars from Enmu and then fought Akaza and almost won.
Yes. I think Tokito,
you
from
think
what we've
Muichiro
seen,
could have done that?
Yes. His misbreathing is different. I feel like he might have had an easier time. He might have had an easier time defending him just because he makes so much. His style is you won't see him you have all the excursions.
You won't see him, but is he quick enough to move between 7 cars?
His speed, his
and
speed
saving every single
his speed
person
is definitely on par with Rengoku.
I don't know, man. I'll let you guys have this one, but it's
Hey, I wanted Rengoku. So.
He wanted him A. Tito, where'd you want him? You haven't said anything.
I wanted him top of A.
Top of A, and then Daniel, we both want him in S. It's just whether or not he's above or below.
I would say he's above. I would say he's above Tengen for sure.
Well, that's without a doubt. You guys finally came around, so that's without a doubt. But Tokito is, I have him.
We'll see. I came around.
Say, Daniel. Okay, so we 3 of us have him behind Tokito in a way, so that's good. What about Nezuko? It depends. Is this Nezuko the Nezuko we get consistently?
I think it's just Nezuko as a character. It's Nezuko as a character, which means Demon Nezuko and normal Nezuko.
Her adult form
is insane.
She's only accessed it once, so that brings the question of can she do it on command?
In Swordsmith, we do learn that she can do it on command. So,
do we?
Yeah.
We don't see adult form again.
Yeah, so it's
Spoiler,
in the anime.
We all have finished Swordsmith. So
We've all finished Swordsmith.
So we know the end game for Nezuko. So spoiler, skip ahead 30 seconds. I'll put it on the screen.
So in the
We don't see it.
anime,
We just see her become
No.
human.
in the anime, it shows that she goes into her adult form multiple times and on command. She can control at will, along with her blood demon art. She has gained like complete mastery over her stuff.
See,
If you say so, but I don't know.
Since we
remember
don't
reading
know-
it, and I don't remember that.
See, I'm
So I
watching
guess
it currently.
I guess I'll have to watch it.
I'm turning vibrate off my phone. Y'all keep going. Okay.
'Cause I'm currently watching it, and she can access her adult form at will, and she can use her blood demon art at will. In which we do see in the manga that she lights Tanjiro's sword on fire with her
Well,
blood
the
demon.
blood demon art, yes. That's
Yeah,
not anything.
that's-
she can do the blood
we
demon.
already
She
knew
did the
that.
blood demon
Mhm.
art against Rui. That's before her adult form. Adult form
But
alone
she can
makes her
access the
heal.
adult form.
Even without adult form, I think she's stronger than Inosuke. Because when she was fighting
100%.
Tamaki or whatever her name was, when she threw the like supersonic ball and Nezuko kicked it back at her,
Mhm.
that's just shows she's stronger than Inosuke.
Nezuko is one of the strongest characters that we see.
I just don't
for the
think
most
if
part.
Inosuke was bloodlusted to kill her, I don't think she's living, unless she goes adult form.
See, and
Well,
that's
yeah,
thing,
she
like,
doesn't
can
hurt
go-
humans, Daniil.
Yeah.
Well, if it was that, if that was the
Inosuke's
case,
a
I
dog.
don't think she's living Inosuke. His
Well,
beast breathing is
she can.
Yeah.
But the thing is that she can also regenerate her body parts that have been cut off too.
To an extent.
So
We don't know
she
about
can't-
her head, brother.
say you say she definitely
We
can't
don't.
say she loses her head, she's done. The only
Yeah.
And she can't regen it automatically like other demons.
yeah.
Because we saw that too. If she
So are we
is-
including adult form? I just think that was like a one-time thing, but what Tia was saying, since
I
we don't know
think
for sure.
think if you guys would watch it, you would see
Since,
instead of just basing off your manga knowledge.
since we don't know for sure, we'll go based off of she can't, and then
I think even
We'll
with
have a
adult form,
disclaimer.
she might be below Inosuke. Because, like you said, Inosuke would probably tear up Nezuko.
I don't know.
In
She was
adult form-
boxing.
Yeah, she gets a lot of power, but I don't know.
It doesn't last too long. That's the thing.
No,
Right, I think
and she can't really control it.
Inosuke could outlive it. So yeah,
I don't agree, but it's majority rules.
Shinobu definitely tags her, right? One tag and she's poisoned to death.
I'll let you have that one.
I would say no. I would put
No.
Nezuko personally.
Y'all are
She's better than
sleeping on Shinobu. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
In the series, they even say Shinobu isn't
I
that
know.
strong of a demon hunter, demon slayer.
Y'all are her speed mixed with that
I
poison.
think you're
y'all are sleeping.
overrating. I think you're overrating.
No, I have her in B. I just don't think Nezuko. I don't know. I'll give it to y'all. So Genya, the Genya force.
That's America.
He's
Put him in the
America
mid-zone.
breathing.
Yeah,
I think he's
put him in
probably
the-
B below Shinobu.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm tired of
Yeah, well,
everything
he's
but
got
this crow
his
being above
demon
Shinobu.
form though too. He's got his demon form
The
too.
demon
so
form, yes. But if he's fighting, so if we put him up against Shinobu, he ain't just. There's not guaranteed there's gonna be
I
a
think
demon around
he's
from the
bringing
snare.
it
he's,
up.
you know, his
Unless
America breathing
he just keeps
is
a
great.
demon hand in his back pocket, but
His America breathing is great. Let's just put it out there.
it can be great, but not great enough.
Two shotgun slugs to the fucking
I would say
dome.
he's on the level, but that's just
On whose level?
because
Oh, shut up.
just because of his
No,
guns. Because he's bringing a gun to a sword fight.
I think B tier is perfectly suited for him.
Bottom
But-
of B is
Yeah,
perfect.
he's probably
Then,
low B, maybe high
Thank you.
C.
okay.
He's
Low
not
B.
as fast as Shinobu, and honestly, he's not really that strong. Other than his ability of eating demons.
The
And
America
like
breathing.
we said about Nezuko, it doesn't last forever.
His gun
think
is
he
strong,
can-
yeah, but
I
we've
think
seen when
honestly
he
you
fights,
can
it's
drop
not
him.
like
Well, he can't take down an upper rank with, but he can literally blow heads off of other demons with that gun because
I think we
it
really need
has
to look into for him.
the same properties as the Nichiren sword because
Say,
they're Nichiren bullets.
We'll just have
They're
to.
Nichiren slugs.
As the series goes on, he might move his way up, but as of this part in the anime, we just can't. I don't feel good putting them. I feel good putting them above this Crow. As of right now, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Personally.
Speaking of people under Genya, we have Sabito.
He's
C tier. Yeah.
I mean, he helps old Tanjiro.
He died.
He
died to Big Chungus.
Yeah, he didn't even make it through the trial. So
no, he died to Big Chungus on the mountain.
Big Chungus. Oh, Big Chungus is not here.
No, he isn't.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Well, he'd be C above Sabito.
I was looking for Makomo, but she's not on here either because she was gonna be.
It should be below Sabito.
Samaru is boom.
I think she's B tier, maybe high C tier.
Bottom B. I mean, I put her top of C as long as she's above Sabito because I don't think Sabito's
No way in hell.
Okay, she's a pretty strong demon. She's stronger than that hand demon that we saw. So, Yoshiro.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I put him.
I'm fine with putting him. I think Sabito could. It's just he's mainly a doctor, so like we don't see.
Yeah,
he has the hiding ability too.
Yeah,
those papers, but
that's
more like hyper defensive and not like.
If we're saying on power, I think so.
So
he's more of a support guy.
That's what we have.
Yeah.
All right, Lady
Tamayo. I just realized this. Is there?
She's stronger than him.
Say she's
I haven't seen her do anything.
We saw her in the when we saw Muzan, and he turned the demon. We saw her she stopped everybody from fighting.
We also have. She is.
I can't explain it.
She is Muzan's #1 threat. He does not like Lady Tamayo. So.
Yeah, because she's trying to find the cure.
So how do you guys define power? Is there power through her medicine? I mean, she was able to free Nezuko.
Especially when the strongest guy treats her as a pretty big enemy.
She's not strong in physical terms, but in smarts, she is very strong.
I think the power to be able to turn a demon back to human is
pretty wild.
I think she's probably bottom of B.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Okay. Say, we just don't know her fighting, because she is a demon at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of forget about that, but it's... Yeah, I'm fine with bottom of B.
I'm trying to remember. We saw her...
There's two
Inosuke, right?
Yeah, I looked confused earlier, but y'all were talking, so I didn't want to interrupt you. What's up, Daniel?
I'm trying to remember exactly what happened, but it was in the city when Tanjiro went to the city for the first time. In season 1, I think, because it was an entertainment district, and he saw Muzan, and then some guy got turned into a demon and attacked his girlfriend or whatever. We saw her for the first time there. I can't remember exactly what she did, but she did something stupid.
They were with. That's when Yaiba and Sasamaru attacked.
Yeah,
that's right when they're with those two, and then they kind of help in the fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, bottom of B's fine with me. All right,
I'll succeed.
Which one is this? Is this the one?
That's Tanjiro's swordsman.
Okay,
Mr. Hagenet suit.
I put him above the Crow.
He's shredded.
Yeah, above the Crow, but
he's shredded. But all he's doing is
making swords.
Crow's making bad swords too.
Inmu,
they keep breaking.
And I would put him A tier.
But above, because I think
I'd put B tier below Inosuke.
Well, no, that's what I was getting to. That this Inosuke doesn't have move him out. This Inosuke, he's above because he can't put Inosuke to sleep.
Yeah.
And if this is also Entertainment District Inosuke, I think how strong he got from Mugen Train to the end of Entertainment. No, yes, to the end of Entertainment District. I think he's beaten Enmu by himself.
No, it took him and Tanjiro to beat him.
You have been the one to say he carried the fight, so.
Do we bump him up then?
I just don't feel like putting him in B. So,
yeah, just low B.
Okay. And then this, we'll get back to you. Drum Demon.
Drum Demon.
Honestly, I thought the Drum Demon.
He had a cool,
I think he could be in B. I think he could be in B. Yeah,
he's middle.
but
He's
kind
middle
of a
B.
lower B, maybe, but not.
I would say I'd say like right in the middle, like smack dab.
I'd put the bottom of B.
Yeah, bottom of B.
Well,
I think
he
he's
wasn't
better.
upper rank at one point in time.
Yeah, he got dropped out because he sucked.
I think he's better.
The thing is,
I think he's better than
could Sasamaru? I don't know. It's just
Yes.
their
I
abilities.
don't think
Her
Sasamaru
abilities
could.
is so weird. Sasamaru she needs the help of Yaiba to make her ability as strong as it was.
Yeah, see that's
So
the thing.
she
I
can still rip those balls around, bro.
She can't, especially if you play Demon Slayer games. She's a menace.
I think
But-
the drum demon is stronger than her. Like,
Well, if that's the case,
I mean, what can
She
the
did
drum
help-
demon do though?
to flip the floors and then
He
just
turns the room.
he can flip floors. He can move.
Which, and I mean, the kid took one of
Here's
his
the
drums,
question.
so he was already like one of his powers were kind of taken away from him.
Here's the question: do you think, because Tanjiro has no training, Tanjiro needed help against Sasamaru. Tanjiro was the one to beat the drum demon, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't watched that fight in forever. So, how do we put that? He beat the drum demon by himself, needed Nezuko's help, but there was two demons, so there is that effect.
I think
Did
by
Inosuke help with the drum
herself.
demon?
Inosuke was in the mansion, but I don't
He
think
was around. I don't know.
I
if
think
helped
he
with
was
the drum.
confused on who he was fighting. Or who
Yeah.
he was supposed to be
So
fighting.
Zenitsu, Tanjiro, and Inosuke were. That's when they all first met. Was in the drum mansion.
Honestly, I could understand sliding down to a little lower of the B tier, maybe, but because man,
I think
thinking of how we saw Sasamaru, her strength really comes from that dude being able to change the direction of those balls at will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So
yeah,
the drum demon.
What I'm thinking
could they
too.
avoid a straight line shot from her? And they were able to avoid the ones that could move. So I would say, I don't know. I would think that the drum demon is just kind of stronger, just because the ability to flip the room is.
Well, if we think about it like that, then can Genya beat the drum demon?
Yes.
Yes.
He can't shoot his gun if he's flipping around a room.
But is his IQ that low? He could learn a pattern. Which one?
See, my whole thing is in Swordsmith when we see Genya, the only reason he's useful is because other people are fighting with him. He had like the element of surprise with his gun. That's the only reason he was kind of useful in those fights.
I'd put him at the top of that though.
Top of
C.
Yeah.
Because his gun is good and all, but that's like all he has. He has like the eating demons to get stronger power, but if he's by himself, he has to hit
Unless
the demons
he
and
packs a
eat them.
lunchbox like he's Luffy, he ain't gonna be ready with some demons. But I'm fine with him being a C. I thought we were wilding putting him up here anyways. But with the list being a little bit more full, it makes more sense. Yeah, the drum demon just being he was a lower moon.
He was a lower moon.
So
he
him
was
being a lower moon,
10.
I think gives him some, but he ain't. Shinobu's clapping him.
Shinobu would
Nezuko's
clap.
clapping him.
No, 100%.
It's just Lady Tomino is so weird. So
It's her smarts are really what gets me, and I don't know much. I don't remember much about anything other than that she's like hyper intelligent or whatever. But
She's got Muzan shaking in his boots.
if you can have this menace shaking his boots, I mean, you're doing something right. All right, Rui, y'all are gonna hate me. I want Rui right here, personally.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I thought he was a pretty strong
Actually,
character,
Nezuko's not beating him.
you could probably put him at the top. Yeah, you could probably put him at the top.
I think him and Nezuko are on equal
Entertainment.
No, we saw Rui had Nezuko.
I would say because Entertainment District Tanjiro can solo Rui easy, so that's why I'm saying Rui. What was he lower?
Rui was pretty strong when he first
something
popped.
like that.
He was lower 6.
So he was low. I think he was lower 6. So I would say that he's top of B is fine with me. What were you saying, T?
Oh, when he pulls up, like for the first time, it's like this is truly like one of the upper demons. Or I guess he's not upper. I guess he's
lower.
He's lower 6 because there's 10 high ranking demons, the upper 5 and lower 5.
Because is he the 6th one or
he's the
12, Tito.
6? Yeah.
Is it 12?
Yeah. That's why
My
there's
bad.
upper and lower 6.
He
You
was
just
he
you
was
said,
the
you said it
top
right.
of
You
his
said there's
group.
6 and 6, but you just said 10.
Yeah, because
You just
Inmu
said
was
math
upper
too good.
6.
Well, okay. My bad.
No, Ed.
And
Yes.
I
Inmu
know
was
it-
upper
No,
6.
Gyotaro had been 6 for a while. Gyotaro and Daki had
Yeah,
been
no,
6.
and Enmu was
lower
lower.
1. He was the one. I don't even know what he was. He was one of the lower ones. And then
I thought it was an upper.
he was just so
because they were
happy.
making a
No, Muzan liked him because he was happy to get off by Muzan. Muzan.
yeah, but I thought they were
has-
making a big deal about Tanjiro killing an upper demon when no, that was
Yeah,
Gyotaro, my bad.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
I'm
Gyotaro and
stupid.
Daki.
So no, because he
Because Gyotaro and Daki
after
were
he got the
Yeah,
blood.
I was getting my
four,
arcs mixed up.
right?
That was my bad.
Or no, Gyotaro and
They were
Daki were
6.
They were 6. They come as a package one. He
Mhm.
Muzan said that if Gyotaro was fighting by himself, he would.
He would have
probably
wiped
won.
the floor with him.
So he
Yeah.
probably could be like 3. Well, no, he could
Yeah.
be 3. He could be definitely be 4 though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. The spiders. I mean, they kind of got beat.
And they got bodied.
Yeah. I'd put them.
I'd put them-
The mom didn't even want to fight.
Like
The
I
mom
put them
didn't even
above
want to fight.
Sabato.
above Sabu's, bro.
Yeah.
Sabato died to the hand demon, bro.
I
True.
think the
And
hand
those
demon's
spiders
stronger
would-
than the spiders.
I don't know.
Not stronger than Rui, not
Yeah.
stronger than the dad, not stronger than the brother. But
But they're dead.
Maybe.
I
Like,
think
the,
you
the
might
mom,
be
the
right.
mom and sister didn't even want to fight.
say the mom and sister.
But the mom was good. She could control bodies.
Yeah. If she wanted
Didn't she
to
rely
fight,
on
she-
other people to get the bodies though? Didn't she?
once she
Didn't the
got the
son
bodies-
like
I
have
can't
to
remember.
capture them? If
I can't
remember correctly?
remember.
I mean,
I think
can
once
put her
she got
lower
a body,
C.
she could capture other bodies.
I think we need to drop.
And the only reason she died was because of Inosuke finding her.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to drop the. I can't remember her name, but the masked chick, dude, or whatever. We need to drop NC.
Him and C?
You want to drop
No,
He wants to
Sabato
drop
to D?
Sabato to D.
Oh, Sabato
Ra.
to D.
Yeah.
Oh. Y'all, the hand
He didn't
demon is
even make
stronger
it. He
than
didn't even
these
make
two,
it out
though.
the exam though.
Well, if that's the case, I just don't feel him. I know, but the hand demon
But
is a stronger
listen,
demon. Than
even though
her.
he was dead, he still taught Tanjiro how to like use a sword.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I
How
understand
come
what
he
you're
didn't
saying,
teach
but
himself?
I think the hand demon is stronger than these two spiders. I think the hand demon could solo these two spiders together.
The hand demons killed thousands upon.
If you're a student of this guy's, the hand
You're
demon's
dead.
killing you.
unless you're
unless you're Tanjiro.
Yeah, he broke that chain. Or Giyu.
We can't speak on
Because
that.
Giyu
Daniel.
didn't die.
We know about Giyu's final slate.
Listen,
Can't speak on that.
I'm just saying Giyu was a student of Irokadaki and he lived.
That is true.
That's all I'm saying.
True.
That is true.
Well, he was a student of
But
Rokadaki for the other
is-
two.
I'm fine with Sabato being a D. I just don't. We just don't know how he lost to the hand demon. He could have got walloped, and then okay, I'm fine with putting the spider demon above. But so since we
That's
don't
why,
know
like,
too much, I'm fine with
if he
it.
put up a good fight, I can understand it. But it's never like, oh, he put up a hell of a fight. No,
Mhm.
it's just like, damn, he's dead.
Well, Sabito
Hey, he
also
did protect
had
that rock.
his sister fighting with him. And they both died to the hand demon at the same time.
Was Makimo's sister?
They got
I forgot about that.
I think so, yeah.
bodied.
All right, is this Io?
Yeah.
AOI?
Out.
It's AIO or
Ouchie?
something.
Why is she on here? and
AOI.
Kanal's
It's
not?
Howard.
I mean, y'all comfortable with that? She doesn't fight.
Yeah, that's
That
fine.
she does not
Yeah.
fight.
I put her below the bird, bro. Because
Yeah, I
honestly,
think the bird's a little
the
more
bird-
useful.
bird goes into messages. All she
This
does
is
is
about
sit in the
usefulness.
mansion and
Well,
like
that's
put
cap.
bandages on people.
You can't say
I
that the
put
bird's more
the-
useful because she's healed our main characters more than once.
Yeah, but the
Jeez.
bird at least gives them the message of what they need
Yeah.
to do.
Tanjiro wouldn't know what he's doing without the bird.
Tanjiro wouldn't be alive without her.
That's not true because
Yeah.
Shinobu is at the mansion too, and she's the
Yeah,
one
she
who
can't do it
taught.
all. That's why she has them.
Okay, any of the girls at the mansion could have healed Tanjiro.
All I know, actually, hold on. Never mind. I was gonna say in the Flowers of Happiness light novel, her and Canal go shopping, but I mean,
Huh.
she carries them around.
Okay.
She does stop a
She's
drunk.
C tier.
She does stop a drunk guy from beating his
So let's
family.
remember what this is. This is a power tier, and she's pretty
She's got the
worthless.
power
Let's
of
keep
spending
Let's
money.
keep her down.
She can beat up this damn crow.
She got the power to
What are you
do the what?
talking
The
about?
voodoo.
She won't walk-
Not if the crow flies away. What's she
Yeah, I
gonna do?
think the
Run
crow-
after it?
So the crow can't win. The crow's just gotta flee.
Crow can win. Crow can win.
You could put it. You could put her above the crow.
As long as she's above the crow.
I have a strong disagreement with this, but that's fine.
Tanjiro.
I put him above Tengen.
What? What the fuck?
He is above Tengen, but he's got so much more room.
No,
to
I
grow
put him below
too.
Tengen. I put him below
I'm not
Tengen.
even speaking on it. I think there's a big gap between.
I said that,
this,
and
though.
then I rethought, and he's below Tengen.
Maybe not too big of a gap, but he's definitely above Inosuke and Zenitsu.
Mm-hmm. He's got so much more room to grow, though, too. Like, he's just gonna keep getting stronger as it goes on.
Is he?
Yes.
We'll never know.
Especially with the Demon Slayer mark on his forehead. When that activates,
we
man,
do know about the Demon Slayer
OP.
mark, but actually, we've seen
do.
it activated, and I mean, he still struggled to kill Rui. He did. He
Did it
didn't kill
activate
Rui.
with Rui?
It didn't activate
think
with
It
Rui.
activated with
we
Gyotaro.
It activated with Daki
we've seen it
Gyotaro.
flare up. We just didn't know the meaning of it. I'm pretty sure.
It flared up, but it didn't
I'm pretty
activate.
sure whenever he uses Hinokami
I don't think
Kagura,
it flared up with
pops.
Rui.
It kind of like
Because
grows.
he,
His
No,
mark
I
has
don't think-
grown more than once.
I don't know.
Maybe it grew against Enmu, but I will say that he couldn't even beat Rui. But this is Entertainment District. This is end of Entertainment
Mhm.
District. Him and
He would piece up Rui now.
I'm gonna say
Oh, yeah,
he's
100%.
beating Rui free. Him and Zenitsu. I mean, he knows Zenitsu's one move, so I don't think he's gonna have too much problem.
Yeah. I think that's a good spot for him.
Mitsuri, y'all are gonna hate me, but she's definitely stronger than Tengen.
She is stronger than Tengen. I agree. I wouldn't say she's S tier, though.
The mark
Top
though.
A, for sure.
Tengen retired, so his bitch ass won't get the mark. The mark.
Listen,
though.
The mark, though.
Tengen didn't need the mark.
He did. He would have his arm
He didn't need
And-
the mark
and-
because
and
he's
his
still
eye.
alive.
and his eye.
Guess who's still breathing?
He wouldn't
Guess
be
who doesn't
retired.
have a whole bunch through him?
He went.
Facts.
Why are we
This-
talking
this
about
is-
Rengoku?
this-
Like him?
this-
He's under Rengoku. This has been established. Why are y'all bullying?
Because Rengoku is dead. And yeah.
You can say Tengen retired all you
Bro,
want.
Tengen-
He's still
Tengen's body.
he
Hey.
killed number 6.
Tengen would have been
Did
his job.
Akazu's
job.
food. Tengen would have been
Who's the
Akazu's
real
food.
winner? Who's the real winner?
We wouldn't have even been
Who's
able
the
to
real
recover
winner?
Tengen's body.
You
if he
don't
fought
know
Akazu.
that.
I do know
You
that.
don't know that.
I do know that.
You don't know that.
His
don't
little
know that.
Don't know
fucking
that.
sound balls that explode, they ain't doing no.
Listen, is the dude who got a hole punch through him the winner, or the guy that went home with 3 ladies the winner?
Well,
You don't know,
if
Daniil.
our viewer
Maybe-
doesn't like ladies, then
Listen,
Rengoku.
Maybe
That's
Tengen
the
could
one.
have heard Akaza's invisible attacks because Tengen does the sound stuff, and he would have been better against Akaza than Rengoku.
Oh, if there was a what if fight, we could
Yeah,
see. But I
once
don't
he
think there's a
started-
what if
There
fight.
you go. He
I
could
don't
have
know
heard
why
the
we are
he
even
could have
still
heard
talking
the
about
wind from
Rengoku versus-
Akaza.
Bro, Rengoku's stronger than Tengen.
I'm not saying he's not stronger than Tengen. I'm just saying maybe Tengen would have had a better fight against Akaza.
No.
We found
You know
out
what?
in Entertainment
Akaza-
District.
Bro, Akaza was when he first dropped in, he was like, oh, maybe you could be, he was trying to coerce Rengoku to become a demon. He's not doing that with Tengen. He's folding Tengen,
I think
folding Tanjiro, folding Inosuke.
You are
folding Zenitsu,
understanding
and
the
they're gone.
point I'm trying to make here.
Roll credits.
Okay, Tengen
I get what you're
fought
saying with
against
the sound
Gyotaro.
and all that. Yes, I get it.
Yes. What was the big reason Rengoku struggled against Akaza? Because he couldn't see the attacks. Guess who could have probably saw the attacks? Tengen.
Just because he does sound breathing, we know that the sound, like the breathing
He
style, is
heard-
just how they move.
No,
Oh, you're
listen.
talking about hearing the attacks?
He heard the attacks that Gyotaro was throwing out. That's the reason he could
Okay,
decipher
you're-
it.
you're
Because he
talking
heard the
about
filthy
hearing it.
score. That's why he could have heard Akaza's filthy score.
You could say that him hearing it against Gyotaro, he still struggled. You could say that Rengoku's just since he doesn't have that ability, his reaction time could just be better. Well, it's not could be, his reaction time is better.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. but
No,
we
I
can
get
move
what
on.
you're saying. Like he would be able to hear the invisible attacks, which would be better. But yeah, he
Yes,
can
the
hear them.
attacks that hit Rengoku.
What's he gonna do with them though?
Not
How
get
do we
hit
go
by them
from
because he knows they're coming.
the big boob love hot?
Well, he has
dread,
more than just his
fucking
little air punches.
fight no go over Rengoku and
Yeah,
Tengen again.
Gyotaro had more than the scythe attacks. He had the poison. He had a bunch of stuff.
Sorry, that's
He also had a partner in the back throwing ribbons all over the place.
Yeah, think about that. He also had to deal with his sister.
No, he didn't. No,
The
because
headache.
there's two others dealing with his sister. Are you talking about Gyotaro was dealing with his sister?
I'm saying Gyutro because he could have easily probably
I thought you were saying
everybody if he
Tengen
didn't
had
have
to
to
do
deal
with
with
the
her.
sister. No,
No,
yeah,
I'm
I'm just saying what ifs.
Muzan said he'd
If
be
you're
his alive
saying
still, so.
Daniel, if you're saying Tengen would have gotten mobbed by Akaza, there would be no chance. I'm just saying there could have been a chance.
Okay, he's like, oh, this guy can
We won't know.
can decipher or whatever. He can avoid my air attacks. Let me just run up on him.
Yeah, but Akaza didn't like just running up on people.
Well, when
that's
Akaza,
why he used his range attacks.
First of all, he's a hand-to-hand fighter. That's why he doesn't use
Yes, but his death needle, the thing that he used, the death compass, was ranged attacks. That was his big move against Rengoku. That's what I'm trying to say.
You're thinking of the destructive air punches or whatever.
Yes, that was the big move that he used against Rengoku.
The compass allows him to that's like basically like what the Sharingan can do. You just
I don't care what the name is. I'm just trying to point out what my thing is.
Tengen dies either way.
I don't know, man.
This is about Mitsuri. Mitsuri is stronger than Tengen. She's not stronger than Rengoku. Rengoku's her master.
So she might be stronger than Rengoku. That's possible.
She's not stronger. She's stronger than Tengen.
I 100% agree with Daniel.
Well, if that's the case, if we're doing it how the matchup against Akaza would be, she's a terrible matchup against Akaza.
Yeah, and Rengoku was a terrible matchup too.
Yeah.
And he's still.
So why can't Tengen be the one that actually maybe a good match?
Listen, I'm putting out my 10 cents for Tengen, bro.
I agree with Daniel.
You can. I respect your 10 cents. I just don't see a world where
you don't respect.
That's a
you haven't respected it at all.
I hear you, but I'm just not agreeing with you. Mitsuri
bro, her whip blade is deadly. Let's put that out there.
I don't even think her whip blade is the main reason she's
still
good.
Kind of getting beat though. She needed help.
She did need help.
But then
again, so
that demon is the two demons that they made use out of. Okay, we have all these characters here. We're gonna make one have to be tagged 5 times, and then the other one 2 at a time.
And Tanjiro to beat Gyatro and Daki.
Well, Tengu doesn't get tagged.
They did end up beating them. Did Rengoku end up beating Akaza though?
No, but he was fighting one-on-one.
Those guys won
their fights. Who on this list is beating Akaza?
Who's on?
Exactly.
Dude, but here's the thing: Akaza and Rengoku were fighting one-on-one.
That's like, hold on. So a Naruto reference, T. That's like saying somebody is matched up against Pain. And it's just a bad matchup that way.
Everybody's a bad matchup for Pain.
Like,
anyway, we're talking about
Rengoku just got matched up against a stronger dude, bro.
No, but you're not understanding, Daniel, that me and T are saying Tengen would be a better fight against Akaza.
Yeah.
You're saying that there's zero. There's no chance. There's zero chance. Tengen.
Akaza
does any damage. You're saying there's no chance he does damage.
I think
Akaza and Rengoku were
when he
literally
gets there is not trying to he's not going to be trying to recruit him, so he's just going to fight him. Like he's going to back.
I think Akaza's
you're just
trying
another
to
demon
everybody,
slayer.
bro.
You're just another.
You don't know
slayer.
that though. He very well might have tried to recruit him because he's a Hashira. Why wouldn't he want to get one of these strong ass characters?
The thing is, Akaza
join his side.
Akaza can see power, he can read power levels. That you see that when
all
he's
I'm saying is Tengen is a Hashira for a reason. He's not weak.
You don't know if you would have tried to recruit him.
Okay, in that case, Shinobu's a Hashira.
Yeah, but she's also just canonically weak.
Okay, so you can't say he's for a reason. He can still be weak.
I don't know.
We'll move on. We'll move on. I just
where are we putting this guy?
Can we put him in the Muzan? Because when he's maskless, handsome. Put it up there.
He's a bad bitch. I just don't know why there's 2 of them.
I don't know why they have.
Yeah, we'll just put him.
When did
we should just make another tier for just Inosuke.
Yeah. right here. I just put him here because I don't know why whoever made this tier list. Did he forget he had Inosuke? Maybe he didn't watch Demon Slayer like that and saw this character. So I don't know.
That might be it. Just like, 2 different characters.
Who are we doing first? I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a lot to say on him though. Mr. Rokudaki, I mean, could he have beaten yes.
I don't think so.
Inmu.
No, I think he's
high B.
High B? Okay. So I didn't feel comfortable putting him in A. Get over there. Jesus. Giyu, okay. We haven't seen a lot on him. But when we did see him, he no diff this dude. And I think that Rui has a good chance against. I think he. What do you guys want to put him?
I think it would be low diff against Enmu.
Because I want to put him here. Could just be a bias. Where do you guys want to put him?
I think he should be an A, but like you're saying, based off of what we've seen,
he has
can we
not
really
struggled.
put him that high? I know he hasn't struggled, but we
He would
also
be-
haven't seen him
he
go.
would
We haven't
be
seen him fight anyone
though.
strong.
We would
Yeah, we
see
haven't seen him
he
go
would
ballistic.
be low to mid diff against Enmu.
I need him to be like taking a couple rounds before I give that, like somebody to actually give him a good fight. Which you could also say the argument
What if
that
he- what if
nobody
there
gets
is
a good
nobody?
fight
What
because
if there is
He's-
nobody?
He's
he
A
just takes him
tier.
down. You could get
He's
that
A tier,
argument
but
too.
he's below Tengen and above Tanjiro.
So I still don't think end of like because at the end of the day, let's look at it this way. Hashiras. End of Entertainment District, do we think either of these three are Hashira level?
No,
not yet.
quite
Okay, so
Not
we
yet.
can automatically put him here. So
Yes.
the Enmu
Yeah,
argument.
but that's what
was
I'm saying. He shouldn't be the top of A.
Like him against Enmu would be low to mid.
My
diff.
thing is, Dead Calm is such a strong attack. That's why I'm
It's
like,
Dead Calm's a counter.
But so is the filthy score. It's strong. If you can just see what your
See
opponent's
it.
throwing at you, it's strong.
How can you not just reflect it or dodge it? Like if you know and can see it, or I guess hearing it coming.
it's really where do you put? How strong do you think each breathing is? Water is the base of it. It's easy to learn but hard to master. Fire is just not fire. Sorry, flame breathing is just a strong breathing technique in of itself. Sun breathing.
I think thunder breathing's pretty strong.
Water breathing and like a hint, a little whisper of sun breathing, Daniel.
Well, I'm saying like sun breathing in itself. Like I'm not saying like I'm saying that's the strongest because that's where they all come from. But so is one where everybody who has learned water breathing, he was the only one that was able to make another technique for it. I'm fine with him being either one of here because this is. Just
I
this is
think
anime
I think
only,
he's
so
between Tanjiro and Tengen.
if me and Daniel were doing this
Yeah.
list, he would not be there because we see.
Well, I'm sure he'd be D tier at that point, but
You can kick rocks. You're D tier. All right, we do have two more, but
we know that.
I got adding them in because they didn't have them. So Gyotaro.
I think Yotaro has to be.
At least S.
By himself,
think-
yes.
I just-
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably yes.
I think Gyotaro
I-
by himself, I think Tokito could handle him. Rengoku, I also do, just because he put up
Yeah, I'd
think,
put him probably low, like the bottom of S.
bottom of S.
I think
Because if you think
Rengoku takes too much damage. I think one little like scythe, like little slit.
Say
is
if you
over.
do get poisoned, that is
he
right.
takes too much damage. He takes too much damage
He did take a lot of damage against Akaza before he got killed.
before even the punch to the chest.
Yeah.
You also got to remember, Akaza is upper 3 for a reason. He is just stronger.
Yeah,
And
but
I get
Gyotaro.
that.
Well,
but all he
Gyotaro-
needs is just one
Rengoku
swipe
might be able
with
to
that.
react to Gyotaro's attacks better. But oh no, actually, with the way
Well,
Tengen,
that would
and
end,
with-
that would end that way.
with you
And-
being a Shira and knowing
but-
the knowledge of breathing, Tengen was able to slow his breathing and stop his heart so the poison didn't spread. So
Mhm.
with Rengoku being a strong Shira, would he be able to do that?
Well,
We just don't know.
He did
what his
teach
stop
Tanjiro
would be.
how to stop the bleeding
So,
Yeah.
I would,
at
Before he
Buka
died.
Train.
but
God, he couldn't stop his own.
Well, he had a lot more bleeding to stop too.
say,
Man,
but in this
Cannonball's eyes
in
roll
this
through his
case, it is in this case it's a 1v1. So if he poisons him, and then he falls over dead, Gyotaro probably is gonna finish him off. But you could say the same thing if Tengen didn't have anybody else around and Gyotaro wasn't watching out for Daki. It'd be the
Tengen
same
took a lot of
situation.
damage too. Tengen did take a lot of damage.
He lost an arm and an eyeball.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
We also have to kind of think about it like we don't know how strong Gyotaro is by himself either, because when he was fighting Tengen, he was using a lot of his power to help Daki fight too, because of the eye in her
Yeah,
head.
because he can see.
He was pretty
everything.
much fighting for Daki too.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's fighting basically
That's why I
two
moved.
different.
That's
on two
why with the
different
statement
Yeah,
that Muzan said,
So, yeah.
he would
Gyotaro
probably be
is on
upper
the
rank
back
And
4.
I don't think
I'm
Gyotaro's
assuming.
trying to recruit demons. like
Uh-uh.
Aksa.
No.
I don't think he cares how strong you are. I think he just wants to body you up.
He don't like you if you're pretty. He wants you ugly.
He just want to humiliate you a little bit, like he did to Tanjiro.
See, that's the thing though too.
His
Is
voice
how much
actor was
playing
incredible.
did he do? He played with Tanjiro, but instead of just straight up killing him.
Yeah,
like,
but
he did a
Akaza
lot
kind of played with
wrestling.
Rengoku a bit too.
Because he
Yeah,
wanted him.
I guess
Like,
that's
I want
true.
you. Because I mean, if Akaza was able to, like, I don't know how the fuck they turn people into demons, but if he was able to get that tag off on Rengoku, I think he would have. I just don't know how. I think you have to want to become a demon actually. So never mind.
You have to accept the blood.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing is with Gyotaro like playing too, I don't think he would play with somebody he knows is strong. Because he didn't play with Tengen. He just cut Tengen's arm off and thought he killed him.
That's true.
But with Tanjiro, he knew Tanjiro was weak because he's like, you have your friends trying to save you. You can't fight for yourself. Like, you're supposed to be protecting them, but you're weak.
It's crazy how he's saying that,
So that's
but
why
his
he's playing with
sister
them.
is the same. It's like
Yeah,
really
but he's
speaking on right
protecting
now.
his sister, and he's saying
Like,
Tanjiro needs to
you
protect
think
his
about
sister.
it, if you think about Gyotaro and Daki are just mirror versions of Tanjiro and Nezuko.
Oh yeah, they show that off though in the anime. They hit that on the head quite often when they're fighting. Because Tanjiro even has like a dream like we could have easily ended up just like them.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is that like willpower wise, Tanjiro and Nezuko take the cake on willpower.
Well, that's why. That's why they're still good guys.
Yep.
If she didn't have good willpower, she'd be a demon, like full on Slavo. Yeah. I don't know. Probably after the first night, she definitely would have been dead. But yeah, I guess if she did have the chance to,
I would put Gyotaro at bottom of S tier.
Yeah, I'd put him below. It's so hard to say.
Below Rengoku. Easy as
I would put him above Rengoku first, but we can put him below since everybody wants to go more that way. But
I would say below. I would be the tiebreaker.
I think he's stronger than Rengoku.
I'd put him below too, but the thing is, the poison doesn't just kill you; it makes you weak. Because Tanjiro got hit by it, and like seconds later, he can't see. He's barely able to breathe. He can't hear
30 seconds to activate.
Which Rengoku relies on all of his power to like travel at the speeds he does and fight with the power he does.
So we're saying Rengoku would either lose or get it over in what?
30 seconds.
He'd either finish it quick or he'd get barely hit by
because
the
he
poison.
was trying to end Akaza quick. So, but like
I could put
the two
Gyotaro below Rengoku, but
when we're like, what we have to really look at is if we replaced Rengoku with Tengen, because we can't just go 1v1 against them and then Tengen, we take what we know when he was fighting Tengen when there was all the other variables that was making it the fight it was. So if we replace Tengen with Rengoku, I've been very verbal. I think that the whole district
if it was just straight up
would be gone. I think a little bit.
If it was just straight up Tengen versus Akaza, just those two, only those two, Tengen will get bodied. 100%.
Where were you 10 minutes ago?
I was saying it, but no one heard me because y'all were going off at each other.
Okay, we're not getting back into that one though. I
don't believe that. That's just that simple.
So if we are just saying like, okay, Rengoku's in Tengen's spot during the Entertainment District, how would that go? I think they're winning, obviously. It's just how
maybe
would the difference would be, would Rengoku be able to figure out Gyotaro's last ditch effort? Would Gyotaro even be in the situation to have the cycle explosion or whatever when he did do that? So it's just because Tengen does have the, Daniel's been very vocal on his.
And if we're also talking about just straight up speed, Tengen and that dude were bouncing around the whole city just fighting.
Yeah, but Rengoku also fought
quick.
at that level because if we think about Mugen,
Rengoku was covering 7 trains.
Well, Tanjiro couldn't see the fight too between Rengoku.
But you could also say that's Tanjiro. Like
he did train,
growing, and he
did grow. But I'm guessing they fight at relatively the same pace. So I think Rengoku could fight at the same pace that Tengen fought at.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the sound thing him like being able to see that, I think that really, really helps. And I think you're discrediting it a little bit, O'Neal, but let's just move on.
I'm saying
Yeah,
like if we
so-
just switch the places with them, like
Yeah.
not Tengen in
I'm okay.
Rengoku's place, just like if Rengoku was a Ashura in the entertainment district and not Tengen. How would
I'm okay
that
with
go?
putting Gyotaro below Rengoku. Because I just feel like Rengoku's desire to save people would also boost him, especially fighting in the entertainment district.
Yeah, because I mean, the Mugen Train, nobody died. Entertainment district, we don't know how many died. We just know the city was flattened.
They all evacuated.
Okay, we can go with that. I don't know if that's canon or not, but all right, I do have, based off what we said with these guys not being a Shura level, we can speak no individual order, but all three of them can go above Tanjiro.
Mm-hmm.
Because we said they're not Hashira level. There is the argument, well, we haven't seen them yet, so they're going to be going up against a stronger upper moon, so we could automatically put them higher, but that's up to you guys.
I say just because we haven't seen them yet, put them at that line of the Hashira level.
Just here, don't put them above the ones we've seen, because
the ones that we've seen,
they're going to be facing the stronger demons we saw during the meeting after the entertainment district, but we say
I would say just have them at that line of the Hashira level, right before it, or right after.
Because we know any of those three would just body up Tanjiro or anyone below Tanjiro.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with leaving here. I was just saying that if we did want to,
maybe not mask off Inosuke, but that's a different
S tier.
He's a handsome boy.
He is Muzan level.
He's Muzan. I don't know.
That's not actual ranking, but we'll put him there because I don't know why there's two. I have no clue why there's two.
He's like future mask off when that song comes on.
Is there someone missing that we need to say?
Daki by herself.
Daki by herself is where?
Probably C tier, honestly. Just by herself.
I wouldn't put her C tier.
She's stronger than
Where did that come from?
I would
is
put
she
her
stronger than Enmu?
I would put
no,
her
by herself.
Stronger than Enmu.
I would
not
put
by
her
herself.
above.
No way.
Yes. I would put her above Enmu, but the motherfuckers that killed her, I would not put her
power
above them.
is stronger than her sashes, I would say. Being able to make people sleep is crazy strong. Then it takes.
I mean, let's think about this.
To build back, okay, yeah, and then
Daki by herself had the whole entertainment district shaking in their boots because Gyotaro never came out to help her until the Demon Slayer show up.
Well, I mean,
all Enmu could do is run a train.
Hey. Chugga.
Not wrong though.
I
would put Daki right above Enmu, and then the people that obviously killed her, she's below.
So
personally,
put it this way,
Tanjiro and Daki has more of Muzan's
so
blood.
if we're doing Daki by herself, where she doesn't have the connection with Gyotaro, we don't have to cut off both their heads. Could Tanjiro and Inosuke handle her on the Mugen Train?
Yes.
Yeah.
How? Because it took them. It was hard for them to handle Enmu. So how would they?
I mean, it wasn't really too hard. They just had to find the neck, and then they cut it pretty quick.
Well, when they had to keep waking up and everything.
The hardest part was that conductor who stabbed Tanjiro for no reason. If that dude didn't stab Tanjiro,
he was under it though.
No, he wasn't under it. They just promised that if they stopped Tanjiro, then he would be able to have his dreams or whatever.
Yeah, so it was Enmu's doing. So.
Yeah, not really. It was that dude just wanting to stop having nightmares, pretty much.
And who was inducing those nightmares?
Yeah, but that's not like Enmu's controlling the dude. The dude's doing his own thing.
See,
he has his own will.
Gyotaro with Daki was 6. Enmu, after being given all that Muzan blood, we don't know where he would have been. So, do you think after given with all that blood would he be ranked higher? Because Daki's ability is cool and everything, like she can stretch it, but if you have serrated blades like Inosuke, or if you're fast enough like Zenitsu,
that's right. You put it right behind that line. That's GG. Once you get up to that level, I think above Enmu for sure.
But these three are at the end of entertainment district, not Mugen Train level. Like this isn't. They're stronger at this And this
even at the end of Entertainment District, when we see Zenitsu use his like godlike speed for the first time,
my thing is,
I think if he used that on the train, it would have been so much easier.
If she loses her head, she's done. That's what I was saying.
Mm-hmm. Like Daki by herself without Gyoto.
Yeah, like
definitely below.
They'll be able to
in my opinion.
I think Enmu's a stronger demon just because Muzan was like, yeah, I killed off all of them.
They were weaker characters, and they still ended up beating Enmu. And then, like you're saying, they were weaker at that time.
Daki is a weak character by herself.
Daki by herself is a weak character.
That's what I'm saying. 100%. I get what you're saying. Like they're weaker at the time, but Daki is weak.
Like, and the main reason she had the whole Entertainment District quaking in the boots is because she was like the top geisha or whatever the hell it is. Like she just
also like snatching people
because she was hot
all over the place. She had the whole area underground.
Any demon can go snatch people. Like Enmu could have been there snatching people.
I mean, yeah, but
Enmu kind of
if that's the case, the demon, the swamp demon or whatever, had that area shaking in their boots because he was snatching kids.
I don't know, man. I feel like if
I'm fine as long as she's
if Mugen trains Zenitsu and Inosuke
each house.
As long as she's here, I'm fine. I'm fine if she's on either side of Enmu.
My argument is if Mugen train leveled Zenitsu and Inosuke were to fight Daki, would they win?
Yes.
No.
Because Inosuke has the one tool that could do it, and it's his serrated blades. Like him being able to saw out the sash.
He couldn't reach the sash in the end until Zenitsu was fast enough to catch her off guard.
Well, and then Zenitsu never revealed.
Wasn't he starting to cut it and then she grew her head back? Because they cut her head off once and she grew it back. That's how they figured you have to cut them both off at the same time.
Well, I don't know.
I can't remember exactly.
We can put her below Enmu if you guys want to.
Well, I'm fine as long as it's not above these three. As long as she's not above these three,
it's not, because she got killed by two of them, so she's not above them.
Well,
my whole thing is they didn't struggle against Enmu as much as you guys think.
They're both low A tier. They're both low A tier.
I would even argue.
I personally think
down to B tier, high B tier.
Enmu.
Now that we're having this talk, I could see it.
Yeah, if we are having this talk, we could definitely move Enmu and Dot.
So our A tier cutoff is
Inosuke.
Nice.
And then move them down.
And then
so be high B tier, yeah.
Yeah. So
it's tough.
Say Daki, I'd say her sashes are strong, but it is tough.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking Enmu's ability to put people to sleep, Tanjiro found out how to counter that. And once he found out, it was easy to counter that. And Inosuke just literally couldn't be put to, like, Enmu's ability just didn't work against Inosuke.
Because he was wearing the mask.
So basically Inosuke
and also Enmu puts Zenitsu to sleep, and that's when he's
Inosuke should be S tier.
Inosuke should be on
he's hard countering both of these demons.
He countered
I'm fine with as long as she's right next to Enmu, either side, I don't care.
Yeah,
Enmu
it's just hard
to in his best state to where he
because honestly they're kind of similar in power level if you think about them by themselves.
I think both of them, their abilities, once you figure it out, I think they're both pretty conquerable.
Because her neck, she can use the sashes, make it stretch, but how long can it stretch for? And if you're fast enough, it's
how long can it go? How long can it go?
Because if you're fast enough, then you can outspeed it. So, or if you got the blade, so yeah, I'm fine with having her below. That's fine, or above. That's fine with me.
I was thinking about this
I'm gonna
too.
put her here just so it's easier to edit in. But
it's making me reconsider, because if you think about it, like who would Kyotaro fight better with? It would be Enmu.
Well, yeah, I think anybody would fight better with Enmu just because he can literally immobilize people. And being able to immobilize people, and it takes a while to figure it out. The moment they're asleep, you can finish them.
Yeah.
All he's got to do is give him a little paper cut.
And say, you could put this crow with Enmu, and he can peck your eyes out before you wake up.
I don't know. It's so tough.
I think Enmu might be if he was with someone, he'd probably be the ultimate support.
He is a great support. I think just the immobilizing people.
Support, not power.
Yeah, because even by himself, he had to hire those sick people to try to killed their souls while they were
The
sleeping.
children, yeah, because he was running a train. Chugga chugga choo choo.
Oh,
He was also just standing on the
way
train.
too crazy. All right. Any complaints?
It looks pretty
Any
good to me.
reconsideration now that we got the whole list?
No, I don't think so.
It's good enough for me.
You guys still okay with Tokito being the top outside of these two?
Tokito, yeah.
Say I'm.
Well, later.
Oh, so Gyotra's here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Daki's here. Well, here,
Mhm.
but put her here to make it easier. Since the actual character is together, where are them together?
Together?
Right under
Yeah, I'd
Gyotro.
put him under Gyotaro.
Say you
Yeah.
can't put him above because Muzan clearly states that it's not him alone would just be strong.
Well, we know he'd be stronger too because during the fight he was literally like assisting
But-
Daki in her fight too.
They did lose to Tengen and the crew.
Yeah, but
In the
Tengen
end,
by
yes.
himself would get killed by
Well, yeah.
Gyotaro.
I don't think anyone can beat them by themselves just because the conditions they have for these demons just make every character relevant. It's great writing, but it's for this instance.
There's only
it's
one
just so
character,
hard.
Especially with the
in my
Tengen
opinion,
demon.
that can beat both of them by himself is Inosuke. He's got two swords, so therefore he can slice both
And
heads
if
off.
one's just out of reach,
No, it's just gotta line
Inosuke
up
would be
perfectly.
sitting there with
Actually,
6 ribbons through his
hold on.
body and both of Gyotaro's
What
sides
if
through his
Enmu
body.
pulled
And he
sleep?
would be living.
Enmu put
I
him
don't
to
think
sleep,
he'd live that long.
cut both their heads off. Saying. Enmu
I didn't hear what
solos.
you said. What'd you say?
Enmu puts them both to sleep, cuts both their heads off.
Enmu doesn't do that though.
But
Enmu has to hire mercenaries to do his dirty work because he's weak.
don't catch him. Don't catch him. Don't get on that train. If they get on that train, it's raps.
You'll get
You're
caught.
just staying outside the train, and guess what? Enmu can't hurt you.
You know, she could just. What if he did the same thing he did to the train and did to their house?
Then
Then you just move out of the house.
the monster house.
Enmu-
they
Enmu's
made a movie
house.
about that.
And he's,
Yeah. And who was literally
Oh man.
we can actually. This dude's sick. So if you're sick, can you really box?
He runs the Demon Slayer Corps though.
Yeah, but he's sick. Like if any of them wanted to pull up on him, he's dead. What if this crow just poked his eyes out? What is he gonna do?
I'd leave him where he is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just leave him where he is.
Since he's sick, you could just.
You can, you know what you can do? You can change that.
You're so hard.
Cannot speak
Like,
on. You can
go to
switch
a
it
higher
to sick.
level, bro.
This
You're
sick-
trying to kick a sick man while he's down, Daniel.
Hey, I didn't tell him to get sick.
Incapacitated.
Should we make it dead tier too?
Okay.
Yeah, so we can put Rengoku in that.
We can put Enmu in there.
Every demon in there except for Agza.
Yeah.
It's. I just don't feel Agza being in a tier with anybody else is kind of wild.
No, he's not Muzan level. Like Inosuke and
I think
Muzan.
he's good where he is. I wouldn't make a new row.
Oh,
S plus.
That's
S equals.
So I feel like it's just I don't know. Just looking at him next to other people is kind of crazy.
Hey, now we can put Tengen and Mitsuri up in S tier.
Above
I think
Rengoku.
they're both A.
All right, I like this. I'm comfortable with this.
You got Inosuke up top.
Where he
I'm
belongs.
probably putting a big old X over him when I get to that part. Because there's gonna be someone that just skips ahead to look at the end and see this dude here and be like, "What the hell's going on?" Yeah,
Wait a second.
I'm fine with this. It looks good.
Agreeable.
What? Hold on. Former Ashira. We have all Hashiras above these guys.
Yeah, but he's old.
Still not, though.
And we have known in anime that the older you get, you kind of get cracked. Look at Netero.
No, he's old.
Yeah. Look at Master
Netero's a
Roshi.
different
We don't
story
know why
because
he
the dude
retired though. We don't know why he retired.
he retired because all of his students were dying.
They're like, dude,
That don't make him weak.
It makes him a bad teacher.
That don't make you weak, though.
They said,
hey, you know what? Two are still living.
To train kids, and all of your kids are dying.
But one
We're gonna
became
have to
Hashira.
move on.
Buddy, you're doing something bad over there.
One
I don't know
became
what
Hashira.
you're doing, but you're getting all of them killed.
You're just feeding the demons.
All you're doing is making them stronger
Yeah.
on the other side.
It's like a conveyor belt from your training grounds into the demon's mouth.
No, just one demon. Because he had a vendetta.
Yeah, that's why that demon was morbidly obese, bro.
Big Chungus.
Because Urokodaki's just
that dude was
spoon-feeding them kids.
Yeah. He was like door dashing kids to him.
Y'all are sleeping on Mr. Urokodaki.
Bro's
Okay.
fart, bro.
Where would we put Big Chungus on this list?
We already said. Boom.
Right.
Above Yoshiro.
I think the crow could take him.
The fact that you were even trying to put a living human breathing person under a crow is crazy.
I still would.
Like, she could pick up a sword and swing it. Like, she could use a sword.
You don't know. He can't. He could fly. Dude, what if the crow picked up a dagger? It was just like a missile out of the sky.
No, the crow flies to Tanjiro, says,
Bro,
"Hey,
if that
bro,
was the
your
case,
next mission,
they would use them to kill demons.
Your next mission, kill her." Guess what? He's stronger.
Because he did.
She could be like,
he was
hey,
responsible for her downfall.
hey, Tokito,
Yep.
kill him.
Really, if we're
Like her selling out people to
be anywhere.
she's selling out people to move.
Yeah, but would they listen to her?
Maybe.
I don't think so. Tanjiro always listens to
Tanjiro
the
is
bird
the
because the
nicest
bird.
person. He is not killing someone who has rehabilitated him time and time again. If you're going with where they listen, Muzan will listen.
I don't
Say,
know,
hey,
man.
Muzan, I got the coordinates on Tanjiro and his little sister. How he has
Muzan would be shaking in his boots, bro.
Muzan-
Muzan would send like one of the upper
We didn't
ranks.
talk on Muzan, but we really got to talk about how this dude is the laziest bastard ever. Like, he could do all this himself.
Looks like
The
Michael
series
Jackson.
could be over.
Don't do shit crazy.
The series could be over, and he's just dragging.
Yeah, he's just got to pull up to the mansion one time.
He's too busy.
The last thing he did was make fucking Nezuko a demon.
Like, I get
He's
not going after
researching, bro.
Nezuko because he wants to know what happens, but he wants this dude dead. He's like public enemy number one for him, and he just doesn't go and do it.
He's scared though.
Of what?
Them
The
Hana-
earrings.
Yeah, the earrings.
You know
the
how
Hana
you get scared of?
Funa
You know how
earrings.
it gets worse? You let him keep training. Instead of just offering
Well,
him.
Muzan doesn't want to see the earrings in person again.
It's like
Then send Kokushiba.
Not because Tanjiro
Kokushiba's
called him out.
busy.
Sin
In the
Akaza
city.
would have been fine.
He's busy.
He sent Akaza, and he scared
No,
Akaza.
I'm saying off the rip. Like when Nezuko got changed, he should have sent.
Oh, you mean
Akaza
when
and
he's
then
playing
punched him through the
games
wall.
with sending this little sleeper or this dude existing? He knows what all the demons are thinking. He knew where Tanjiro was when this guy was fighting. So what gives?
Who's too
He's
far
too
away?
busy.
Hey,
Too busy doing
too
what?
far away. This dude actually appeared
He just teleports you.
on. Oh, he's not on here. Gyoko. He just appeared on. So yeah, Muzan's a bad villain. Just saying. Any villain that be doing acts like that, they're bad. All right.
He's also moonwalking.
And grabbing his crotch.
What about woman Muzan?
I'm not talking about woman Muzan, we're talking about male Muzan. Or I don't want to get
Muzan.
canceled. We're just talking about Muzan.
He-
Whoa!
he's been stating he's a he. All right, I like it. Anything y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Nope. I think we're good.
All right,
I think I already got my 2 cents out about Tengen. Goku.
bro. Smack you. Rengoku is just stronger. I'm sorry, but he struggled with 6, a nerfed 6.
Somebody's breathing and someone's not.
Okay, he just had a bad matchup. Like what? Not even a bad matchup.
And
He
why
just-
can't Tengen
he
be
just
the
fought-
good matchup for
he
it,
just
though?
fought a stronger character. Like he just fought a stronger guy. That's it.
I just have the problem because I believe he could be a better man.
Bro, even if he's a better matchup, he's still dead. Rengoku could be the better
disagree.
matchup for Gyotro.
I respectfully disagree.
If he was in Entertainment District, he has his arm and his eyes. Enough said.
Okay, and if
Yeah, but
Tengen
he's
was
probably
fighting
dead on the
Akaza, he
ground.
might still be breathing.
Yeah, Akaza would still be breathing. You're correct. He would still be
Tengen might still be
He would
breathing.
still be
buddy.
alive.
Tengen might still be breathing.
There's one person in this conversation that's not breathing, and that's Rengoku.
There's one who retired after Upper 6.
Okay.
Upper 6.
To be fair, though, he kind of went through a lot. I understand retiring. You don't think
retire too.
Rengoku, if he would have survived the hole through his chest, he wasn't going to retire? Do you?
No. With
No, he's too
Rengoku's
prideful.
Drive, he would have kept at it.
No, I think he would have retired. He said, "This is too much. I'm going to bed."
I think he would have retired too.
Nah.
The only one who wouldn't retire is a guru.
You know
Because he's a
what?
freak.
In all honesty,
Because he's a freak.
Rengoku was singing "Mama, I'm Coming Home" at the end of Mugen Train.
Yeah, maybe he
Yeah,
could have lived. He just
hey,
wanted to see his mom.
Hey, imagine that. He's already like, "I'm dead," but Tengen's like, "Dead. I'm gonna keep fighting."
Tengen's like, look, I didn't have to fight
He accepted
Akaza.
it. He
Crazy.
Tengen
just
could have
accepted it.
died. Guess what? He didn't give up.
Rengoku gave up. If you guys want
Tengen's
to talk
probably
about
relieved he didn't
willpower,
fight Upper 3.
Rengoku gave up his willpower way quicker than.
See, willpower doesn't prevent. Like, you're talking about, you're saying, like, oh, all these demons have terrible willpower because they lost their head. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Oh,
Or all,
Just
or
imagine if
You know who
Tengen
did
had a
lose their
hole
head?
in his
Oxy.
chest.
Guess who did? Gyotaro.
Sabito just had bad willpower because the demon clapped him up.
He was just weak.
There's only so much willpower you can do.
Let's wrap this up.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Rengoku.
Dude, if I had a hole in my chest too, I'd probably be ready to get the fuck out of there.
Either I'm checking out on life or my job, so
Or both.
or both.
Like Rengoku. He was forced into retirement.
Yeah. Honestly, he did
You're
retire.
saying
He
these
did
things-
retire. He
You're
was
saying
forced
this
into retirement.
knowing how
To
the
the
series
grave.
ends. Keep that energy as the series gets animated.
No, I'm okay.
Nah, keep that
No, I'm
energy.
okay.
Keep it.
I'm okay. That's
Keep
okay.
it.
It's all right.
All right. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Later.
Watch One Piece.